Pretzels, it's Yolanda Renee, and today we are here with another episode of YOYOEATS. Yeah! I am so excited. I could not wait to film another episode. And today we are going to be doing a dessert. No dinner today, no lunch, dessert, okay? So we are going to be making pretzel salad. Oh my god, shoot, you can eat this anytime, but I just thought that since it's getting warmer, it's spring now, that this would be like the perfect dessert. And I'm actually eating some right now. So I am eating some right now. This dessert has a pretzel crust, a cream cheese and whipped cream filling, and then fresh strawberries, strawberry jello, and some frozen strawberries as well for the topping. OMG, look at those layers. Anyway, if you're interested in this amazing dessert, keep on watching. This pretzel salad recipe will take you about 45 minutes to complete, and there are 18 servings, perfect for a family gathering or cookout. Are you ready for the ingredients? Oh my god, it's the perfect amount of sweet and salty. I'll explain more of this later, but the gelatin calls for 2 cups of boiling water and 2 cups of cold water, but we're only using 2 cups because we are also using frozen strawberries, which already has water, so that's what we're using as the 2 cups. Using fresh strawberries is optional, however, I feel like using them, it just gives it such an enhanced flavor. So remember, that's up to you. Now that you have all your ingredients, go ahead and preheat your oven at 350 degrees for the crust. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to work on the crust of this dessert. The crust is made out of pretzels, sugar, and butter. That's so healthy, right? Oh my gosh. You can be extra like me and crush your pretzels with a potato masher, or you can be smarter and either crush them in the pretzel bag or use like a Ziploc bag. It is kind of messy. I've busted bags doing that, but hey, do what works for you. Our crushed up pretzels. Now we're gonna put, you're supposed to put a cup, but I'm gonna put, 4 tablespoons. Yeah, tablespoons. I know, I confused you. I'm confused too. You're supposed to use 1 cup, but I like to use less because I don't want it to be that sweet. All right, now you're gonna add some melted butter. It smells so good. So basically the pretzels that we mashed up, you know, the pieces that you mashed up really good are basically, they turn into like a powder. So that powder mixture, the sugar is supposed to mix with the butter perfectly, so it'll make this kind of like sticky because we want the crust to be sticky and crust-like. I'm just going to use this cheapo foil pan and we're going to put the crust in here. You don't have to grease it or anything because we added butter to this crust mixture, so it shouldn't stick. Now you're gonna pat it down, making sure that it is very compressed because you want this to be the base. The base needs to be strong to hold up everything else that we're putting in here. Now once you pat this down, if you think you want your crust to be thicker, then just make some more pretzel mixture and add it in here. So I'm gonna add another layer of pretzel. And that's up to you how much crust you want. Again, it depends on how thick you want it. I think I want mine to be a little bit thicker. Put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 8 minutes. Don't keep it in there too long, because if you do, it'll be too hard and it will ruin your dessert, okay? Off camera, I baked the crust for about 8 minutes, not too long, not over 8 minutes, and take it out, let it cool off completely. So right now, my crust is in the kitchen cooling off. While the crust is cooling off, we are gonna make the filling, the center part of our dessert. So for the filling, you're going to need Cool Whip, cream cheese, and more sugar. You know, that's why I was confused earlier, because I kind of altered the sugar in the crust and the filling because I don't want to put too much sugar. I don't want this to be too sweet. So you can do that too. Cheese. Give it a few stabs. 3 tablespoons of sugar. Not too much, because like I said, we already have a lot of sugar. Do you guys save your Cool Whip containers and your butter containers? I don't. Now, when I was little, my mom definitely did. And you had to play like the guessing game, like, because these containers were filled with leftovers, like old mashed potatoes or something. But anyway, you're gonna use a blender to blend this together. I personally like using a blender because I want to work too hard on this dessert. I want this to do the work, you know?
This is the end of side 1 of this record. Please now, turn it over for the second side.
We're about to cook the Jell-O. I already have 2 cups of boiling water on the stove. Now on this package, this is a 6-ounce serving of Jell-O. Now on the instructions, it says that you have to put 2 cups of boiling water and 2 cups of cold water. I don't follow those directions. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. I'm gonna go ahead and add the 2 cups of boiling water to this. But as far as cold water, I'm not gonna use any cold water because I'm gonna be using frozen strawberries. And since this is frozen, it already has like a liquid in there. You know what I mean? Because this has like a juice in it. And if we add 2 cups of boiling water and 2 cups of cold water, I feel like it's just too liquidy for this dessert. On and measure this out. It smells so good. This reminds me of like when my grandma used to make candy apples. Not that she made candy apples with Jell-O, but just the bright red of it, and just, I don't know, it just reminds me of that. Walmart brand frozen strawberries. While this mixture is still hot, be careful that it doesn't splash on you. You guys, does my wig look funny? Because I am literally deep conditioning under here. I have on my Cream of Nature deep conditioner with a hair mask. I have on a plastic cap. Then I have on a wig cap, and then my wig. Because I will have some natural hair content that I'm about to film. When I do my YOYOEATS series, I usually have a wig on, because who wants to do makeup, hair, pick out an outfit, set up filming equipment, film, edit, refilm? Girl, wear my natural hair for my natural hair content. But anyway, so right now I'm slicing some strawberries, some fresh strawberries. I think having fresh strawberries is important because you can lay these nicely on top of your dessert And it also gives it a different taste as well. Because, you know, frozen strawberries, I mean, it's okay, but it's not better than fresh. So, gotta hurry up because this gelatin will set very quick. In the comments, let me know, do you slice your strawberries? Or so slice versus half or whole? Let me know in the comments. Go ahead and put this mixture in. Totally messed up the jello. The jello has set in the bowl, so I mean it'll still be good. What I don't like is when the jello looks like chunky and broken apart, and that's what's gonna happen right now because the jello has set already. But anyway, so we have our crust already. The pretzel is cooled off. Now we're just putting our filling, and make sure the filling is nice and even because the filling will eliminate the jello from seeping down to the pretzel, which we definitely are not going to have that problem because, like I said, the jello is set already. I'm so mad. The jello, and it's going to have to be chunky. Like I said, it already set. Normally the jello would still be kind of jiggly, so it would be easy to spread, but right now it's hard to spread because I keep on finding little pieces of the strawberry leaf in the Walmart brand strawberries. I'm gonna go ahead and start layering on the fresh strawberries on the top. I'm gonna eat the rest of these strawberries. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna clean up because I have bowls everywhere. I'll come back when it's time to serve our dessert, and I'll do an intro and all that. And outro. Let this refrigerate for about 1 to 2 hours so the jello can really solidify and everything can mold together so it's not so sloppy. So 1 to 2 hours, and I'll see you guys in a little bit so I can do my intro, outro, and of course taste test. So I'll see you in a bit. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I hope you try it out. I tried to put the instructions within the video, that way you can screenshot the ingredients, screenshot the directions. But yeah, you guys have to try this. But I'm telling you, if you bring this to a cookout, your friends and family will love you. They won't even want the recipe. They will be like, you handle that, because it's just so yummy. It's like the combination of sweet and salty. It's just so good. Oh my god. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to finish my dessert. Let me know in the comments what dessert you want me to tackle next. I have some ideas, but I also want your ideas as well. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family if they want to try this recipe, as well as my previous episodes. Definitely share those. I really enjoy this series. It gives me creative freedom to do other things rather than just natural hair and beauty, you know? Anyway, I'm going to finish eating. I'll see you guys. Bye.